Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're thinking about presenting at the Keen National Conference in 2026, you've come to the right place. This is your updated guide for crafting a workshop that's going to be truly impactful. So let's dive right in. So first things first, let's get grounded in the core mission of KNC. And this quote just says it all. We're here to grow value creators. And that little shift in language from problem solving to value creation, well, that's everything. That's the fundamental mindset we want you to bring to your entire presentation. So, what really makes a KNC workshop different from all the other conferences out there? It all comes down to the spirit of the session. Seriously, forget everything you know about traditional stand and deliver presentations. We are building something way more engaging. Okay, so at the absolute heart of every single workshop is what we call the Entrepreneurial Mindset Learning, or EML framework. And that L is for learning. This is the anchor for everything we do. Every single activity you plan has to explicitly connect back to these core habits, like curiosity, making connections, and creating value. It's what keeps our sessions so focused and powerful. And that brings us to what we call the non-negotiables. These are the absolute fundamental rules for every KNC workshop. For starters, at least half your time, and I mean at least, has got to be hands-on and interactive. Every single thing you do should be a practical takeaway someone can use in their classroom tomorrow. It has to map back to that EML framework. And finally, the tone. It's got to be energetic, positive, and genuinely useful. People should leave feeling inspired, not exhausted. Okay, so how do we actually do all this? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of designing your session. This is all about crafting an experience for your participants, not just delivering a talk. I really want to pause on this number for a second, because if you take away only one thing, let it be this. A minimum of 50% of your session has to be interactive. Seriously, this isn't just a friendly suggestion. It's a requirement. It's what makes KNC KNC. It's about shifting your role from the sage on the stage to the guide on the side. And look, to pull off that much interactivity and make it feel seamless, you've got to have a plan. We're talking about planning out every moment of your 75-minute session. The best workshops, they feel spontaneous, but they are absolutely choreographed from start to finish to maximize every single minute of engagement. And when you're thinking about what people will take away from your workshop, remember this. It doesn't have to be just for students. Sure, classroom-ready activities are gold, but so are exercises for faculty development. You can create amazing tools to help your fellow educators practice and teach this stuff themselves. Both are incredibly valuable. All right, so hopefully you're feeling inspired. Now let's talk about the how. How do we actually get you from this idea to the stage at KNC? Well, the good news is you're not alone. There's a whole support system with coaches and clear deadlines to guide you every step of the way. Let's walk through your key milestones. By October 15th, you'll need to register and have that first kickoff meeting with your coach. Then, by November 15th, your final workshop description is due. This is what everyone will see in the program. Any special supplies or AV needs, let us know by December 10th. You'll have another update with your coach by January 15th to finalize your plan. And then, and this is a really important update, after the conference, after March 1st, you'll have a follow-up meeting with your coach. This isn't for final prep. It's to look back, review how it went, and talk about feedback. It's a great way to close the loop. All right, let's switch gears a bit and talk about the practical stuff, the logistics, the awesome presenter perks, and a few key updates for 2026 you will definitely want to know about. First up, what's already in the room for you? We've got you covered with all the essentials: Wi-Fi, a projector, a clicker, plus 3 flip charts, and all the Post-it notes and markers your heart desires. But here's a really cool update. Every room will be set up with round tables. This is huge because it immediately sets that collaborative, discussion-based tone we're going for. And now for the really, really good part. As a huge thank you for all the work you put in, every presenter gets a 100% discount on their registration. So when you go to register, make sure you use this code right here, KNCPRES2026. So what does that 100% discount actually cover? Well, it's a massive value. We're talking about your entire registration fee, which is about a $1,500 value. It also covers your hotel, all your meals during the conference, and even the shuttle from the OKC airport. Now here's the super important part you need to plan for. It does not cover your travel expenses to and from Oklahoma City. So your flight, your drive, that part is on you. Okay, last but definitely not least, let's talk about what happens after your 75 minutes are up. Because really, the goal here isn't just to have one great session. It's about creating a lasting impact that ripples out way beyond that one conference room. And this is how you make that happen. Engineering Unleashed, this is where your work gets to live on. You can upload your slides, your activities, all your resources. You're not just sharing with the folks in your room anymore. You're contributing to this huge, global community of educators who are all on the same mission. You can find it at app.engineeringunleashed.com. So as you start brainstorming and planning, I'm going to leave you with this one big question. How will your workshop help create the next generation of value creators? Keep this right at the center of everything you do. If you can answer this, you're not just going to give a presentation, you're going to create an experience that genuinely matters. We absolutely cannot wait to see what you come up with.